Welcome to This Is the Day. Whoa. This is the day, Bo.
It is.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, you probably can't hear me.
Oh, I heard you.
Okay.
Heard you loud and clear.
All right. Yes.
Wavy guy just had to make his presence known.
Wavy guy had to greet everyone on this happy day.
That's right.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Look at you, like kind of like a sweater on.
Yeah. It's cold out today. It's cold. Yes. I like this color too. I don't know how you feel about it.
Me, big fan.
You know, the
Big
gray, when the greens and the blues get together, I just love it. It's like, is that blue? Is that green? That's my zone.
Kind of a teal.
A teal.
Yeah.
A teal, if you will.
I find that it makes my eyes really pop.
Yes.
Doesn't do much for yours, but. No, yours are good on their own.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I might need help.
No, I bet you we have very similar eye colors.
Really?
Yeah, we should check that out.
If only we had a way.
We should check that out.
All right, welcome to This Is the Day with Drew Crisp.
Absolutely.
And
Bo Chansey. Ladies and gentlemen, Bo Chansey. If you're not standing up,
yeah.
you need to be.
Yeah. Got to do the bathroom run right now because you don't want to miss anything that we have in store.
Nope.
For today.
That's right.
All right, it's a Monday edition.
It's a Monday.
Absolutely. So we're kicking off this week.
Yep.
Getting after it.
I was a little gun shy to say Monday because last week I said Monday and it wasn't a Monday.
It was a Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was a little gun shy.
Well.
But it's a Monday.
You should just keep going. Yeah, that moment has passed.
You have two calendars that inform you of what day it is. I gotta get some calendars.
I had two calendars, verse of the day. I got so many things that are happening.
Keep it.
Before we even get in here.
That's right.
All right, so welcome. Hope you'll share the show. It's a click and a share, pretty simple thing.
Yep.
Love for you to be a contributor.
I love that.
So speaking of contributors,
that's right.
We've been asking people to send in your to-do-ins.
To-do-ins.
Yeah.
Fall to-do-ins.
Fall to-do-ins.
Absolutely.
Because that's the season we're in.
That's it.
I'm not denying it anymore. I can't even see grass at my house anymore.
You feel like I brought it a little too soon, though, didn't I? I got a little antsy.
The leaf's been here for a full month or more, which is amazing to me how it's
staying.
It's really, you would think it wasn't a real leaf. That thing's real.
It's real.
Yeah, it wants a permanent residency on This Is the Day.
It's just last ounce of life it wants to give to This Is the Day.
I feel like we get that around the edges there. It's starting to really brown up. It's just
we're in real time watching this leaf die.
This is what we do now. This is now 2020. Mm-hmm. Oh, there she goes.
That corn is browning.
I see. Yeah, losing some chloroform. Chlorophyll.
Yeah,
chlorophyll.
Yeah, chlorophyll.
It's like
more like borophyll. Remember that? All right.
We're gonna anesthetize it.
Yep.
All right. Well, to-do-ins.
To-do-ins. We do have to-do-ins.
Yeah,
yes.
You can send those to thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com. We love your pictures, videos. What are you up to? We know times are different, and so maybe your typical fall to-do-ins aren't happening. So what are your atypical
fall to-do-ins? Atypical to-do-ins.
Yeah, we'll take whatever you got.
Whatever you got.
Yeah, we want to share it. And that's kind of been our mantra, you know. This may not be the day you wanted or the day you would have planned, but it's the day you got. So have a day.
Yep.
And share something good.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And we got something.
We do, yeah.
We got something.
What do you got?
Fantastic. To-do-ins from Deborah. And Deborah, please excuse me, Beaupre? I don't know exactly how to say the last name. I'm going to have to get corrected on this. But Deborah went to the Mount Washington Hotel and Resort there. And I have heard tale of this. I've heard it's beautiful and amazing. Yeah. So she sent us some pictures. Whoa. That's incredible.
Yeah, the resort's gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Man. And, okay, yes. So
it's
probably,
not,
a lot of...
It's not haunted.
Okay.
No, it's not at all.
Not at all. Oh, look at those views. Yeah. Amazing.
So gorgeous.
So I bet it's very interesting to go and kind of walk around in there and see a bunch of different antique furniture and pictures and everything.
Beautiful.
That's cool.
We live here.
Right.
I've been here 10 years and still I'm like, I live here.
Yeah,
like this place is so cool.
Like what?
Yeah.
That view?
Yeah, mountains and the beach and trails and lakes and streams.
What? It feels like when you're driving, it is like, wait, that's a trail. Wait, where's that going?
Yeah.
You just want to
Heck yeah.
You want to check it out?
Yeah. Wildlife.
Wildlife?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, so much to do, so we would love to share in your to-doings. Thank you, Deborah, for sending that in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe people are raking leaves, and they're like, nobody wants to see these to-doings, you know? I'd love to see it.
You would? Okay.
I'd like to see them all out in the ground and then give me the time lapse.
Speaking of that, let's just, maybe
Yeah.
instead of doing the apple picking, where you're paying somebody to go do their manual labor, you do some leaf raking.
Leaf raking.
You come over to my house,
Yeah.
rake all you want. Rake to your heart's content.
Have you raked?
Bring the whole crew.
Have you guys been to Bo's raking? It's amazing. It's like
It's the best raking place.
voted best raking in New Hampshire.
Bring your own rake.
Bring your own rake. BYOR.
Yeah. We prefer the rake over the leaf blowers, because just from the noise standpoint, but you
I
know.
don't know what's interesting about the blowers is it's going somewhere. Like, you're just blowing it to someone else's yard. It's like,
No, you still-
your problem now.
No,
Okay,
no. You got to make a pile.
Okay,
Yeah, you don't
pile,
wanna go-
and then you,
I guess take them out, or you're putting them all in like one area.
yep,
I don't know.
that's right. I love the particular bags that you have to put them in. Have you seen the leaf bags, the brown sacks that you got to put all your leaves in?
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. False doings.
To-doings.
Yeah.
I
Love
love
to see
it.
'em. Speaking of to doings, Drew Crispa, what'd you do last night?
Okay. So the weekend was filled with a lot of interesting things, but the highlight of the weekend was a chicken pot pie. Well, actually, here's the thing. A chicken pot pie followed up with a delicious pumpkin whoopie pie.
Ugh.
Whoopie pie? Is that how you say them?
I
The whole thing.
You're on your own. I'm not participating.
The whole thing
As soon as
together.
you said pumpkin.
And I think what it was, you know, we were some people invited us over, okay, and so I think just because of the conversation, you know, the meal, it just was great. It was good. So, best chicken pot pie I've had in my life. I'm gonna say that.
Who made it? Do we get a shout out?
Yes, Michael is his name. He made it. And the whoopie pies, I believe, are made by his wife, Tara. It's a joint effort. It was like a maple...
Wait, is this new couple friends?
Well, here's the thing. Kaylee has been talking to people. I don't know. I don't really know them that well. It was more on Kaylee's. What's the joke? The John Mulaney, the comedian, says, your dad doesn't have friends. Her friends have husbands. You know, and that's kind of that thing where it's like, well, yeah. I'm here at this house, and now I'm eating this delicious chicken pot pie.
Okay.
Yeah. School friends. Boys are in the same class,
Okay.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Sweet.
that was pretty much it. And, you know, found my way a little bit west, like a Henniker west, you know? I don't know.
I don't know.
I was
the
driving.
geography here, I'm totally turned around.
I was driving around. It's so beautiful right now.
West, like, that'd be like towards Vermont.
Oh, I apologize. I think it's west, maybe south. I don't know, really.
No, that's what I'm telling you. 10 years, no clue. Like, I don't know what direction I am right now from my house. And I'm not kidding. And I only live like a mile away. I do not know what direction I'm in.
I don't know either.
I can point to it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know whether it's north, south, east, or west. I don't. The whole area, it's the trees.
There's the trees.
The trees. I can't find the sun. I don't.
get-
And then the sun's only here for like 2 weeks out of the year. I don't. Yeah.
You get lost in the trees.
I can't. Nope. No rhyme or reason on road layouts or
Right,
anything. It's just
right.
like, yeah, well. I guess the rhyme or reason would be like, well, Cousin Ted's shack is down the road, or down that way a bit. Let's cut a road.
We got to cut a road, and that seems to be a walking path there that the animals have chosen for us. So we'll just make that a road. All right, good.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, but it was just so beautiful. Driving, and seeing some landscape, as everyone knows. It's incredible, beautiful.
Absolutely,
So
for sure.
those are some of the biggest to-doings, Bo,
Yes, sir.
what'd you do this weekend?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't.
No. I get it.
I lied. I kind of do.
Yeah, like he lied. Just if I wait long enough.
Well,
maybe I'll get-
it's hard. It's getting harder to lie. That's
Yeah,
that's probably a good thing.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, I mean, nothing really all that fancy schmancy, but yesterday, Inslee and I went for a walk, which we hadn't done in a little while. The dogs were so happy. They were just so happy, and this was great. Griswold, I was walking him because he's huge and Inslee's tiny, so she's walking the other two dogs, Charlie Brown and Lady Longfellow, and we're walking. And Grizz a couple of times decided he wanted to take a little longer, sniffing around. And he's big, and my legs and his are longer. So I was like, you guys go ahead, we'll catch up. Inslee would walk 10 feet in front of me, and then Lady Longfellow would stop and refuse to budge until we caught up.
Okay.
She would not go on without me.
It's a pack.
That's a friend right
That's
there.
a friend.
That's a friend
Yes.
right there.
Yes.
That's a friend. And I mean, when you share a sweatshirt with somebody,
That's right.
as often as Lady Longfellow and I do,
Yeah.
she's not leaving me behind, which
Right.
I do appreciate. Then are you familiar with they made the new Bill and Ted's?
Okay, I saw a
2020
trailer.
version.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So go all the way back to like 1989.
Okay.
The original Bill and Ted's came out. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Absolutely.
And then they had their Bogus Journey.
That's right.
And then now this one. So it's really a trilogy. But last night we watched The Excellent Adventure.
Absolutely.
And it was excellent.
It was righteous.
Very enjoyable. Yeah. And the overall message, be excellent to everyone
Absolutely.
and party on, dude.
Okay.
I mean, this feels like a pure translation from the Sermon on the Mount. It really,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I
Okay.
mean, that is the message of the movie, which is just great.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we watched that, and that was enjoyable. And then we jumped to the new one,
Okay.
and I watched the new one, so which was fun
Yeah.
and cool messaging, and it was fun.
Okay.
It was just fun watching those guys like back to back, 25 years.
Yes.
30 years later, I guess it's like 30 years later now. And yeah, it was fun. Now, and we skipped the middle one. Now I kind of feel like going back and
You gotta.
watching the Bogus Journey
Okay.
because death is
Yeah.
in that one. Yeah.
Here's what's interesting. They time travel via telephone booth, correct?
Correct.
Does that translate anymore? Did Inslee go like, what is that?
They're tracking. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
understand.
I guess they maybe
explain-
have seen the
they
telephone booth.
explain everything.
Yeah.
There is a lot of in the new one too, kind of nerdy time travel, space-time continuum. I mean, there's a whole thing about your the sentient, like the robots when
Yep.
they, what do you call it, the singularity.
The singularity, yeah.
Yeah, you got stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a
They're just
fear.
dropped in there,
Yes,
little
yes.
bits.
It's
little
a
bits.
social consciousness. We're all fearful of it, so it's in everything. We write it into everything. We got to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah, robot kind of steals the show a little bit. Yeah. And you're like, oh, it's happened.
It's happened.
Yeah,
It's happened.
It's already happened. So
That's
yeah,
so
that
fun.
was a lot of fun. And Friday, Ace and I and one of his buddies and our worship pastor Dan King, we won a golf tournament.
Okay.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, Fellowship of Christian Athletes golf tournament. Took a couple 15-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Whooped up on the field. That's right. We were the only ones who were excited about that.
If
A lot
you
of
win the
high-roll
tournament, do you get to share the Devo?
I know,
No?
right?
Okay.
No, nothing.
No, nothing?
No.
Okay.
No. We each got $50 in Pro Shop cred.
Rock
Not
on.
much in that Pro Shop. We tried though.
We tried. We did.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Okay.
It was always fun to get a win under the belt. We played
it.
great as a team. That was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. I don't get a lot of wins.
You got to celebrate them.
I
When
really-
they come, you got to celebrate them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Like, I have lost a lot. There are some people that you look at and you just kind of think, man, they win all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it just feels like, not me.
Right.
No, a lot of losses.
Right.
A lot of losses.
When I first heard that song, all I do is win, 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 no matter what, I couldn't resonate.
No
I
clue.
I couldn't resonate.
No, unless win's like an acronym for something.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I did kind of want to talk about it.
Okay. No, I want to check out that movie now. You made me want to see it.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Yeah. Check it out.
So you can rent it for like $16 or buy it for $24.
Okay.
Those are my options.
All right.
I don't know.
They get you.
I don't
They
know
get you.
I don't know what's going on here, but all right. Yeah. But I do want to talk about the verse of the day.
Okay.
YouVersion Bible app gives us a verse of the day, so we encourage you to download the Bible app and you can check this out. And gives you something to chew on, meditate on, pray through. I'd like to read the whole chapter, and then some time with God each morning. But our verse of the day comes from the 23rd Psalm.
Okay.
23rd Psalm, Psalm 23, verse 3.
Oh, wow.
He says, "He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake." So the 23rd Psalm, "The Lord is my shepherd.
Yeah.
I lack nothing.
Yep.
He leads me by, makes me lie down in green pastures, leads me beside quiet waters.
Yep.
He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake." What jumps out at you there?
For his name's sake.
Okay.
I think there's, I don't know, for some reason I'm always interested in like, what's the reason behind why I'm doing something, or like, what's the motivation behind something?
Yeah.
And so the first part of that, refreshes my soul, for an end, like there is a goal to this. Or I don't know, that's how I'm seeing it. Maybe I'm misinterpreting again. Read it again.
He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake.
For his name's sake. That's interesting. That it would be, that our refreshment, our renewal, revival would be to the end for his name, ultimately for his glory.
For the sake of his name.
For the sake of his name, yeah.
So yeah, whenever I read this, and I'm chewing on it, I do think about like taking the Lord's name in vain.
Yeah.
And there's just so many things where I think we cheapen a much deeper, stronger meaning.
Yeah.
Like calling a building, the Lord's house or a church. It's not. People are the church.
Yep.
Like that cheapens the reality of the body of Christ and what the church is.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's intentional, but then it just kind of gets worked in there, and then cheapens that. Taking the Lord's name in vain. Like somebody, saying a curse word or something that might be offensive, or and saying, well, that's taking the Lord's name in vain. That kind of cheapens the reality of what it is to take the Lord's name in vain, to say, well, I'm in the family of God, and I've taken on this identity. I'm adopted, child of the King, and a co-heir with Christ, and this is my ultimate identity. I'm a part of his kingdom. And then not living that way, that's to take the Lord's name in vain. I mean, that's the reality of what that means. It's saying, yes to Jesus, and to him as Savior, but no to him as Lord, and the way we live every day. And so this idea of having our souls refreshed, I was thinking a lot about how there's so much soul damage that happens. So like here on This Is the Day, one of our key tenets of what we're trying to do is be soul refreshing.
Yeah.
There's so much soul damage. That's why we're like, share the show, because there's so much being shared that's just soul damaging.
Right.
That's out there being shared, and so much of the noise and the rhetoric and the arguing and the division and just the nonsense. It's like soul damaging. What we're seeing, what we're hearing, what we're saying, what we're doing, it does damages to our very souls. So we need this soul refreshment, and it comes from him. And then the idea that he guides me along righteous paths. So this righteous, like right living, that's what it's pretty simple, just right living.
Yeah.
So we can get rid of this kind of mindset that says, well, it's just the way of the world, or that's the way the world works, or, I'm just a sinner saved by grace. So I'm going to go out and go down these paths and do these things and hurt these people and do this kind of damage. It's not okay.
Right.
It's just not. The things we say and do, and the things that we're watching and hearing and sharing, he refreshes our soul, and he guides us along righteous paths for his name's sake. Right. So like every day I pray, honestly, I pray this scripture a lot, like almost every day. So as I'm praying, please put your breastplate of righteousness on my chest. I say, guide me in righteous paths for your name's sake. Like I want to hunger and thirst for his righteousness. Yeah. Not hunger and thirst for, success and, achievement or You know, even just getting by and survival, but really righteous, right? Living.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hunger and thirst for that, for his name's sake, because I'm taking his name.
That's right. That's right. And then when his people flourish and when they blossom, when they grow, his glory, his name is just continued to be honored and uplifted because that is the true God, because his people are growing and are sharing his name. And
For sure.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He refreshes my soul.
That's
Love
good
that.
scripture.
That's worth sharing.
Yeah. That whole Psalm 23 would be something good to look at today. You know, as you dip into this verse, dip into the whole passage and let it wash over you.
For Shozel.
Yep.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. So that's definitely worth sharing.
Yep.
I think also worth sharing our Triforce troopers.
Yep.
They're back at it.
They're back at it.
They're getting after it.
Always busy, those Triforce
They're
troopers.
getting out there, like making some share-worthy materials.
That's right. That's
and
right.
so our Bedford campus team has some shenanigans.
So there's a new one.
There's a new one.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's check it
Exciting.
out.
Triforce troopers, here we go. All right, for this challenge, it's called Power Brew. I did this as a kid, where you would take all the flavors and mix them up. But we're gonna switch it a little bit. So go ahead at home, find some drinks, ask your parents' permission, and mix them all up. But our rules, we have to eliminate one.
Okay, so I have to put all of them except for one,
Minus one.
into my cup. All right, I don't want this.
All right, I don't want Coke.
And I won't have squirt.
All right, so here we go. Let's mix it up.
Yeah, Josh, yours is pretty dark.
All right, let's try it. To the
All
king.
right.
Here we go. To the king. Good.
How's yours? It's good.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with both of you.
So go ahead, make your power brew, and go ahead and post it. Triforce Troopers.
What's in the cup? What's in the cup? What's in the cup?
Oh, man. We used to do that when you would go.
What do you mean used to?
I mean, okay.
There is no part of me
But
that thinks you don't still do that.
Well, and the thing is, it's never a good time. Like, it's never, I don't know, it never really pans out.
What did you guys call it when you were a kid?
Well, I'm nervous to say I called it a suicide.
We called it a suicide too.
called it a suicide.
I don't know if that's a Southern thing or not.
I like Power Brew. That works.
Power brew.
Power Brew.
Power brew.
Power Brew. That's good. Because I'm Power Drew. Power Brew.
And I'm Power Bo. No, it didn't work as well.
Didn't work.
It didn't.
Man, okay. Amanda did not like hers.
Well, she has a discerning palate.
She does have a discerning palate.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Triforce Troopers.
Maybe let us know what your favorite fall concoction is.
Ooh. I love a good wassail.
That's more winter, I think.
Oh, it is a winter thing?
like
Okay.
like cider, hot cider.
Hot cider.
Yeah. I think a wassailing is, you
Okay.
know, like a.
Yep.
I
That's
don't
fair.
know. I mean, you can drink it whenever you want. I don't care.
I love a good hot cider. I think in my mind those were synonymous. Wassail and hot cider.
They maybe I don't know. The
I don't
difference.
know. I don't either. But
Yeah.
let's go with language we all know. Hot cider. Amazing.
You know what I like? I like coffee.
I love coffee too. I think coffee trumps hot cider.
Coffee black.
Absolutely.
That's
With a little cream.
No, that'd not be coffee black.
What are you, Dunkin' Donuts over here?
Large hot black. Step aside. Oh, I learned that lesson the hard way.
Oh yeah.
Over many times. Regular coffee? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No,
There's a lot of cream and sugar in this regular coffee.
this is gross.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So thanks, Triforce Troopers, for for that.
for that.
What'd they call it?
Power brew.
Power brew.
Power brew.
I'm sorry. How do you say it without going power brew?
Power brew. Man, I love that.
Me too.
I think now every time I take a drink of something good, I'm gonna go power brew.
Power brew.
Just look at the waiter.
That would be
Power brew.
That would be fun. That would be
This
fun.
water is powerful. Everyone's like, what's happening?
That's so much more energy.
Power.
People are like, whatever he's having.
Yeah. It's just a cherry Coke. You really enjoyed it.
The grenadine was
The grenadine.
real nice.
Yep.
All right, that was cool. All right,
Here we go.
I got beef with the closet calendar.
Yep.
They're coming out like Monday. Like, see, come on, Monday.
Hit me with something good Monday.
Closet calendar Monday. Like they know what day it is.
That's right.
They know what day it is. And I go in my closet and I pull off this calendar page and it's busy work. I do not need that on a Monday.
Busy work.
I just don't need it. It's a fall mix-up. Like, you got to unscramble words.
I love a good unscramble.
I don't
love
what?
'em.
I don't. I mean, I'm fine with it, but I don't need that right now. Like, it's Monday. I got stuff to do. The week's maybe on Friday, so I can
Right.
you have the whole weekend to work on it, bring it back Monday.
That's it.
But
That's
you
it.
come throwing this at me on Monday.
That's like pop quiz.
I'm like, what is happening here? So here's our fall mix-up page.
Okay.
I think we have a picture of it. No? Maybe not?
Yep.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Cider, that first one.
Okay, we got cider.
Look at that.
Second one, come on. Drew.
Chris. Oh,
Why
man.
are we? Yeah.
Oh.
Third one.
That's
what-
Eric moving us along.
What is happening here? The third one. Any guesses?
I saw it at Harvest.
Harvest. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Next one.
I didn't see that one. I don't know.
I don't know that one. Next one's pumpkin and football. I got those.
Yep, pumpkin football, and then, I don't know.
I don't know. What is that one? Let's see the
And it's a
answers.
P.
To Hayride.
Hey,
Hayride.
Okay.
Hayride.
There's another interesting thing, Bo.
What's that?
The
The hayride?
hayride. Who came up with that idea? Throw some bays of hay. What? Help me out here. Bales of hay into the back of a trailer,
Yeah.
and then we're just gonna pull it around my farm for a bit.
Sure. Dude, riding on the back of a trailer is always fun, sitting on hay.
It's just interesting.
Like I don't know. I like it. It's kind of a passive activity.
Yeah, it
where
really
you're
is.
dragging me around.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
like, okay.
All right. I do like a good haunted forest that you're going through, though.
Nope. Nope.
Yep.
I don't like to be scared.
Can I share with you a story about a haunted forest?
No, let's move on.
All right.
Yes, you can.
I was on a date in
Oh.
high school.
Okay.
I was on a date, and the girl I was with, we were friends for a long time, and then we moved it into the more than friend zone for just a time. Then we were back in the friend zone. Another story. And so we're there, and it's a trailer, and you're going through the haunted forest, and a guy comes out. You've seen these with the chainsaw without a chain. And I get so scared because it's the noise, and then he taps my leg that I push her. She didn't fall off because another friend caught her, but I pushed her like in front of me with the guy. It was, oh man, it was not a shining moment. There was no chivalry to be had.
No.
The minute it caught me, I thought, go, okay. Friend caught her. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They shouldn't be touching you.
I know. I was like, I didn't think they'd touch, but yeah, they take the chain off and they kind of tap you, and you feel like you're about to get your
Like,
leg
no,
cut
sir.
off.
No, sir. I read a thing this weekend that said that the chainsaw was originally invented for childbirth.
Okay.
I don't know how that works, but that's what
Okay.
it said. It was like these freaky facts kind of thing.
Whoa. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like a little baby extraction. I don't think about that.
No.
Maybe it's a little baby chainsaw.
They were tiny at first.
I don't
Okay.
know. Have you ever watched like the surgeries?
No.
Yeah, me
no.
neither.
My dad used to, maybe he still does, I don't, used to watch the surgeries.
God, no, sir.
I can't get into it.
No, sir. I walk into the bedroom and Sumptuous has like medical procedures on the TV. Hard no. About face, I'm out. I don't want to see it.
Where they're pushing the scope through,
Nothing.
you know?
I don't like it.
You just see the canal. Brr.
No.
Whoa.
No. I don't want in on that.
What
All
if
right.
you saw like a fruit stand? Like they're pushing the scope through and it's just a fruit stand.
Like
on
a
the
roadside
side. Yeah,
stand.
the roadside.
Well, that made me think about another thing. So there was another one of the freaky things.
Yep.
Was like there's these microscopic organisms that live on your face and in your eyelashes.
Oh,
and
here we go.
eyebrows.
Oh, gosh.
And while you're asleep, they lay eggs like
Oh,
every
come
night
on
and
now.
reproduce that way. And you can see them under a microscope. That didn't bother me.
That doesn't
because
bother
no, what I did there, I was like, yeah, on the microscopic level, like, is there this whole world like with fruit stands
Absolutely.
happening?
Yep.
Like right here. You know, like right in here every night. Like they're nocturnal, the whole lot of them, and they got a whole life cycle and what's going on in there.
When you go to bed, it's I love the nightlife. I like the boogie on both face. Ah.
Exactly, like what's going on in there? It makes me want to stay up now and be like, hey guys, I like to party.
You're welcome for the face. Didn't invite me to this party.
Can I hang? Like, is that cool? No? Okay.
All of us.
I'll see myself out.
That's it. Like everyone's like, oh, I'm just a boring person. I'm like, no, you've got a whole city on your face.
Just right, maybe not like a world.
A whole
There could be a
world.
universe happening here. If you start
On
going
your
infinitely
face.
small, go ahead, go microscopic on this. Like what's going on in here? Is my face ever expanding too? What's happening? I don't know.
Don't you dare call yourself boring. Are you kidding me? Oh, you got like an Atlanta, a New York, a Boston. What is happening? We're all like so exciting.
A Saturn or
A
Uranus?
Saturn or Uranus. Oh, come
What's
on.
going
Hey,
on?
now. That's how we got there, baby chainsaw. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, way to trace that
Way to
back.
trace it back.
People are like, what happened? Thank you, Drew, for solving.
I'm getting very good at tracing. Contact tracing, I'm getting very good at.
That's, I don't even want to know
Right.
why. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Oh, then in our kitchen, there's
That's
another
right.
calendar.
That's right.
No, it doesn't have busy work.
No.
It's just a suggestion, like on a way to celebrate every day.
Yep.
Way to celebrate.
Yeah.
So on our kitchen, there's a calendar. It gives us a national day to celebrate. And today is National Rainforest Day.
National Rainforest Day.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Like the rainforest?
Yes, I love it. I don't think I've actually ever even been to a rainforest, though.
I know these sounds.
I do know these sounds.
I've never been to an actual rainforest, but I've been to an actual rainforest cafe.
Oh, I think every one of us have been to a rainforest cafe. We've all got our rainforest cafe stories.
See, if you've been to a rainforest cafe, you have the story.
Yes.
Like this, and the story usually starts with, I went up to the elephant head, and I said, "There's 4 of us," and they said that will be 4 hours.
That will be 4. It is.
And then for 4 hours, we shopped uncomfortably amongst the throngs of people in their highly overpriced store. Did I get the story right?
Yes, yes. It's like, let's get massive square footage, okay?
Huge, yeah.
We're gonna put 9 tables in it, and we're gonna then just build out all of these rainforests, you know?
Get a store.
And then we're gonna put a store in.
Some really not very good food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was this very soundtrack that we're listening to that caused my friend Michael Ray Askins II to quit.
Wait, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Right.
Is this a rainforest story?
This is a Rainforest
Okay, hold
Cafe
on.
story. Well, hold on.
Everybody's got a rainforest cafe
Okay,
story.
all right.
But I came prepared because I knew.
Yep.
I saw the calendar page, so I have come prepared with the jazz rain stick.
Yes, yes.
Okay? And not everybody knows this, but I am proficient
That's right.
at jazz rain stick.
That's absolutely correct.
So here's what I would propose to you before you tell your rainforest cafe story.
Yep.
I'm going to put on my jazz rain stick glasses. And I'm going to lay down
all
some
right.
jazz rain stick for you. Here we go.
Because we all got a Rainforest Cafe story. So my friend Michael Ray Askins II, he worked at the Rainforest Cafe down in Disney Springs, used to be called Downtown Disney. And he was down there in Florida trying to become a professional wrestler. It didn't work out. That's okay. He's down there in the Rainforest Cafe. He told me it was the soundtrack that drove him crazy. He had to quit his job because he started memorizing the rainforest noises, and it got in his head.
Yeah.
And they played it so loud he couldn't hear all of the international guests that they have there at the downtown Disney. He couldn't understand what they were saying, and they couldn't understand him. It gave him panic attacks. He had to quit the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. And that's my Rainforest Cafe story.
That's your Rainforest Cafe story.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear my Rainforest?
Bo, I'd love to hear your Rainforest Cafe story.
I was at that very same Rainforest Cafe.
That's right.
And it was during the summertime. Now, perhaps you know that at downtown Disney or Disney Springs or whatever they may be calling it these days, closed due to the pandemic, it rains every afternoon.
Every afternoon.
Which makes the soothing sound of the rain stick even more appropriate for this particular rain stick jazz story. So there we were. Our name was on the waiting list. It was an hour and a half.
Oh, boy.
No room inside to shop. Outside in the rain, there was a family.
Yep.
And they had a little kid.
Yep.
And he was wild.
Wow.
And they were not keeping up with this child. And so every time they turned their heads, he took off into the rain. And me and my friends all would say, "He gone.
He gone.
He gone." The parents didn't even get mad. They just started listening for us to go, "He gone." And then they would take turns going and chasing this little fella down. That's my Rainforest Cafe rain stick jazz.
Oh, I love it. I love
story.
it. Oh, goodness. And I know you at home, you have your own Rainforest Cafe story. Share it in the chat, please. He gone.
He gone. He gone.
As a parent, I would be helpful because it's like, I want to talk to Kaylee. So if I have an audible cue that I need to go get my child, that's helpful, you know?
They gave us, because honestly, it started because the kid was 100 yards away, and we're talking like 3. This kid's like 3.
He's in Cirque du Soleil right now.
I mean, it was like, he gone.
He gone.
Like,
he's at 110 bowling, man. He's in.
somebody, wrangle this kid.
Yes.
He gone. It's one of those times where I was like, hey, you know those leashes they make for children?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Might be a good idea.
Yep.
Okay.
I do love the big store they have there, the big Disney store, you know? Every time I go, I get turned around. I find myself in the princess dress section more times than like I need to be, and it's like, whoa, hey, buddy,
turned around.
Turned around. Seriously, I didn't mean to be here, and they're like, we can fit you too if you like.
Yeah.
Like, oh, good.
All set.
All set.
Okay. All right. So today is Monday.
That's right.
So we have something a little special for every day of the week.
Yep.
Today is Motivation Monday.
Motivation Monday.
Motivation Monday.
We're gonna need a little track here. Let's listen.
It's just a motivational Monday. I wish it was Monday.
Okay,
my jam.
I love that jam. I love
jam.
it. Gets me motivated. We've got a great poster for you today.
Okay.
Individuality.
Okay.
Individuality.
Okay.
Love it so much. What does that mean? That is, what makes you different makes you sweeter than the rest. What makes you different makes you sweeter than the rest. Huh. Okay.
This feels like there might be like a little error in logic.
Maybe.
Like
That just because it's blue sugar,
does that make it sweeter?
make it sweeter? I don't know.
Well, then is it just talking to one person, or is this like applied? Like, because if it's applied to everyone who reads the poster, then we would all be sweeter.
That's right. Then
So
who
how
are we
could
sweeter
be-
than? Yeah.
Who is sweeter than? The rest. Who are the rest?
Right.
Who does this poster not apply to?
That's right. That's right.
Yellow peeps.
You know, I don't know. I'm not smart enough for all that logic. But what I am appreciative of. Some of our This Is a Day fam have appreciated my individuality. One particular gentleman, John Glennon.
Yes.
And John brought back for me, he went to vacation, Hilton Head, correct?
Yep.
And he found this lovely item.
I believe he had that commissioned.
He had a commission.
He had it commissioned by a local artist. Yeah, he had it, showed him.
Yes. And they said, sir, is this an important person? They said, yes. So, well, you know, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
We can do this. And so he said, this is what I would look like if I was incognito, if I was working for the CIA.
That's right.
And I don't know how he knows that.
It's CIA Drew.
It's CIA Drew. I think it looks like, you know, maybe Pablo Escobar or like Albert Molina. It's an actor, but
I felt like it was
spot on.
Yeah, I got it. As soon as
man,
he said it, yeah.
I cherish it, and I just thank you so much, John.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. After John left, somebody was like, John Glennon sounds like a famous name. And then somebody said, John Lennon? And she was like, oh, yeah, the astronaut.
John Glenn.
And it was like, it was this whole bounce around. It's like, you can't write it. You can't write it better than that, like how it happened. It was just, John Glennon sounds like a famous name. Oh, like John Lennon? Oh, yeah, the astronaut. Wait, what? And I was like, and then I capped it off with, yep, the Beatles astronaut.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. All right.
I love it.
So individuality.
There you go.
I think everyone's unique. I really do. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying it. I don't know. I didn't have a follow-up.
Fingerprints.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. Snowflake.
Some empirical evidence there for
There
you.
is empirical evidence.
That is pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I wonder if all those like microscopic organisms on my face are all unique.
Are unique. How did you know he was the killer? Well, his face microorganisms are way unique to him.
Okay.
All right.
All righty. Oh, we got some. This is motivating.
Yeah.
Some cool to-doings for MCC. You know, on the 20th of every month in 2020, we agreed that we would do a 24-hour fast from food. And so we are, tomorrow will be the 20th.
Yep.
And so starting from dinner tonight until dinner tomorrow night, we're doing a fast from food and fasting and praying for one.
That's right.
So God, please give us one person to share your love with. And so we do have a reminder that that's happening tomorrow. And at noon, there will be a 30-minute online service or just time of prayer and worship together. So you can join in that at a time where you would normally maybe be having lunch.
Yep.
You can stop and worship and pray with us.
That's right. That's right. There was something that came up in the chat during service this week that I was kind of thinking of and thinking in regard to the fast. Someone had put in the chat, like, let's remember to be praying for people during the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's going to be so different this year. And so I was thinking, yeah, that's pretty good. As Kayla and I were talking about even our plans changing, you know, and like things that we were looking forward to aren't going to be able to do. But it's like, yeah, I think everybody may be experiencing some level of that, and we probably should, even during this fast, be praying upstream for that and ahead of that. So.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. You know, when we started This Is the Day, and everything was in really lockdown at that point in time, we talked a lot about praying for people who are, you know, lonely, and I don't think that's changed.
No.
I think that's, you know, and if you think of someone, reach out to them, make a contact. It always helps.
Yep.
It's a good thing to do. And if you're just leaving a voice message or, you know, reach out, go ahead and give it a shot.
Yep.
Think about somebody, reach out to them.
That's good.
For sure.
Really good.
It's easy way, an important way to share God's love that I think carries some pretty big implications.
Yep.
Yep.
That's good.
Love it.
Love it.
That person who said that. It's good. Very cool. You know what that is?
Yep.
That's a union leader.
Union Leader, premier paper.
Gosh, I missed it over the weekend. I wish they would do a paper on the weekend.
Wish they would do a paper on the weekend. Oh, yes. You know, a lot of good stuff in here today. The small prayer.
Oh, good.
Really good.
Front page.
Front page,
Bottom
Union
right
Leader,
corner.
small prayer. With you, Lord, we can upgrade our life. Amen.
Truth.
Some modern language there. Upgrade our life.
Yeah.
That's good. Amen. It's true.
Yeah.
Chuckle. The good old days when you felt good and didn't look old.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I was perusing the news, looking at, just so people know, the winter edition, Top 10 Things to Do, is coming out November 1st. That's a little preview
Sweet.
the union leader's given us.
That's good.
Somebody is selling their Honda Accord, 2004. They've got a cartoon here, Bo, where it's got a guy. He's slingshotting his candy from his front porch out to the trick-or-treater. Thought that was kind of funny,
Humorous. Yeah.
And then, oh man, there was something else, another article that really kind of, we talked about time travel. Got me, this Family Circus article.
Not an article.
Little boy, Carlton, looking up at his parents. When I grow up and have kids, I think I'd like to have you guys as grandparents. So, I mean, for me, I already said this, I'm not great with space-time continuum and wormholes and trying to figure out how to bend time. It's not my bag. I lose it pretty quick, you know. So what I'm understanding, I want to dialogue about this. What I'm understanding is when he gets older in time, he wants to go back and have and then repeat his life as a child with them as the grandparents. Is that?
Didn't he say, I thought he said when he had kids.
Oh, that's okay. When I grow up and have kids, so he's older, he has kids.
Yep.
I think I'd like to have you guys as grandparents.
For the kids.
Oh,
they're the...
For the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Still impossible, right?
I think that one's possible.
That one's possible?
I think that one's probable.
That one's going to happen.
Maybe.
If they're his parents, they would be grandparents.
Grandparents,
to
yeah.
his children.
To his children.
Yep.
It's typically
You don't
how it works.
you don't need a time machine.
I don't think so.
That makes a lot of sense. You got to learn how to read sentences.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
At first I was like, dude, I'm with you. Like, I'd love to have another go with people in a different season of life. That'd be interesting, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I could like be children with my children right now, that'd be interesting. But.
Wait. I'm pretty sure that's Kaylee's number one complaint. Is that she's raising
like,
3 boys.
Yep, that's it. They're in Egypt.
Oh.
Egypt soccer team.
Okay.
There is a 75-year-old man, professional player. He's still playing. He's the oldest soccer pro at 75, still playing. Isn't that amazing? Wow.
Wait, they're paying him to play soccer.
Paying him to play. He's, yeah. I think that's amazing. I can't believe it.
Okay.
It was previously held by a 73-year-old Israeli man.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that.
I want to see him play. Also in Hungary, they took a Ferris wheel, and because of social distancing and things, they've made it a restaurant. So like you get your drinks, and then you go up, and then you come back and you get your appetizers, and then you go up. It's such an interesting concept. I'm like, okay, that works.
That's kind of fun.
That works.
All right.
Yeah. So a little expensive to eat there, it looks like.
Well, yeah, I would think so.
But yeah. No, I mean that's pretty much what I saw in the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
We'll do a little
Er
Everyday
day.
with Jesus.
Day.
Our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Today's thought says a phantom
Okay.
lurks beneath the smug and confident demeanor of the self-righteous. The monster of self destroys all who don't depend on Jesus. That's right. And then the verse is Romans 3:21 and 22. But now righteousness from God apart from the law has been made known, to which the law and the prophets testify. This righteousness from God comes through faith in Jesus Christ to all who believe.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Man.
So it's not a self-righteous. So anytime that this, I just like the thing about the smug and confident
Yeah.
demeanor of the self-righteous, where, and there's, I was really writing that about myself. I know when I wrote it, yeah, because I understand the monster within me that lurks and so nasty. that kind of self-righteousness. But I think we start to recognize it too, when somebody's got all the answers and, their opinion, reigns supreme, or it's not even an opinion anymore, it's just facts.
Yeah.
And it's not, there's a self-righteousness in that as opposed to a dependency on God and his righteousness.
Yep.
So, when we think about righteous paths, he leads me on, righteous paths, right living, for his name's sake. That's totally different than self-righteousness.
That's right. So that no one can boast, as
No.
the scripture says,
Yeah.
no one can boast.
That's right.
That's interesting, self-righteous, that we would put self even before that like we had anything to do with our justification,
Yeah. Well, that's the chief issue is we're always, if we're in that space, we're comparing ourselves to other people. We become the sweeter thans,
Okay.
right? This is what makes me sweeter than everybody else, my self-righteousness and
Yep.
how good I am. And so anyway, you got to find the worst in everybody else in order to do that. That's not a fun way to live. Tried it, don't like it.
Don't like it.
Don't like it. Yeah. Sweet.
It's good.
It's good stuff. All right, you want to do a little Trivial
Absolutely,
Pursuit?
absolutely.
Okay. So we play Trivial Pursuit. 6 questions on a Trivial Pursuit card. I'm going to make a guess at all 6. Invite you. Please make a guess at all 6. You get all 6 right, we'll send you a congratulatory Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box.
That's right.
Out of Fun Dips, moving on to Pop Rocks.
That's right.
But still in the box.
Still in the box.
Still in the box.
Okay.
So we have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary edition. So the original oldest cards and the newest cards.
Okay.
Off the press, hot off the presses.
Hot off the press.
Yeah. So what dealer's choice? What are you going
Dealer's
with?
choice. I went with new.
New. Okay.
New card.
Brand new cards.
Blue.
Blue. Geography.
Okay. The city of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, is named for the 18th century politicians Isaac Barr and who else? City of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
I think we've had this card.
Oh, what did I do?
I don't know how you could possibly even do that. Just
Okay.
set it down.
Set it down. And I go here.
No.
I go here.
You would draw from the front, I think.
That's what I did.
Okay.
Okay. Front.
That would be the back. The front faces you. Unless they turn the box. In which case the cards got turned.
There we go.
I don't know.
Okay, let's try it.
Here
Nope.
we're going to try again.
I just read it. Condor. Condor.
Maybe
I
the
would-
box got turned.
Box got turned. Okay. Blue.
Okay, geography.
In which state is Fort Knox located?
Tennessee, but we've had that too.
We are all messed up. We're going to go to the old cards. Middle.
We're going old.
Going old. Here we go.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Blue.
Blue, geography.
What does it say on the bottom of New Jersey license plates?
Garden State.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I forgot to give you guys time. If you knew it, you knew it. My bad.
Pink.
Pink, entertainment.
Who said, "Give me a couple of pages of the Bible and I'll give you a picture"? Give me a couple of pages of the Bible and I'll give you a picture.
Thomas
Picture.
Kincaid. I was kidding. Who said, give me a couple of pages
Picture.
and I'll give you a picture? I don't know this history. I will say Da Vinci, Michelangelo.
They were looking for Cecil B. DeMille.
Oh, a film,
A
a film,
picture, yes.
a film, a picture.
A picture.
Cecil B. DeMille, that makes more sense in the
Yep.
quote, yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow, history.
Okay.
Oh, that was entertainment.
Oh,
That's why.
yep.
I should have done that.
What president's ghost is said to haunt the White House?
President's ghost said to haunt, I don't know the answer to this one. Lincoln.
It is Lincoln. Absolutely. Brown.
Brown, art and literature.
What William Makepeace Thackeray novel was made into a film by Stanley Kubrick?
The end?
William
Yeah.
Makepeace Thackeray novel made into a film by Stanley Kubrick.
A Clockwork Orange.
Looking for Barry Lyndon.
And
Barry
no,
Lyndon.
Barry Lyndon.
I don't know. Green.
Green, science and nature.
What puts the fizz in soda water? Power brew. What puts the fizz in soda water?
Carbonate, like carbon dioxide?
That's right. That's what they're looking for, carbon dioxide.
Okay.
Orange.
Orange, sports and leisure.
What was broken at Oxford, England, on May 6th, 1954? What was broken at Oxford, England, on May 6th, 1954?
4-minute mile?
4-minute mile is correct. 4-minute mile. Wow, somebody ran it
Roger Bannister?
under 4 minutes.
First time.
First time.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Cecil B. DeMille.
Cecil B. DeMille.
Oh, and then I didn't know that Thackeray novel.
Okay.
Okay, if you got all 6 right, let us know.
I mean, Clockwork Orange is definitely his most famous, right? Film?
No.
No? Okay.
Stanley Kubrick, Shining.
Shining. Okay.
2001 Space Odyssey thing.
Yep.
That's one of his, I think. He had a number of films.
Yep, I think you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Drew, we haven't done this in a little bit. I know that we have like sermon remix we could do
Yep.
and all kinds of things like that. But I was thinking about a crisp high five. How you feeling?
I could go for a high five.
You feeling crispy?
I've been loving these MCC high fives.
Yeah, the MCC high fives are great.
Yeah, I'm feeling crispy.
Okay, I feel like we're in the high five zone,
High five zone.
and we're gonna get a Drew Crisp high five.
I like that.
Okay, so
I like that.
Earlier we were talking about the Rainforest Cafe.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And Drew, I'd like for you. I'm gonna give you a little time to think. Just your top five or 5, any order.
Okay.
Just top 5. Other kinds of forests that could be a cafe.
Okay.
And then what dish would be your favorite dish there? So I'll give an example while you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. So like the Black Forest.
Okay.
The Black Forest Cafe, I would order blackened chicken
Yep.
with a side of whipped licorice potatoes.
Yeah, I really enjoy the Black Forest ham at that cafe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I love it.
All right. So
okay.
top 5
Yep.
other kinds of forest cafes
Okay.
and what you would order.
Okay. So my first one, most people probably have already been to one of these before, but this is very different. You've heard of the Bubba Gump shrimp. If you haven't been to the Forrest Gump Forest Cafe,
Forrest Gump Forest Cafe
is incredible.
Incredible.
Okay.
Favorite dish.
They have one dish.
One dish.
On the menu.
Yeah.
It's a box of chocolates. It's one box of chocolates they bring to your table, but you can choose different types of chocolates that you want. You can get like a quiche chocolate. Like you can get, like depending on if it's breakfast or lunch or dinner, you can get different things inside your chocolates.
Well, no, that's really the whole menu is boxes of chocolate. And
Yeah.
one is you never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you're
That's
going to get.
their signature
Oh,
dish.
that's it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. You never know
That's
what you're
it.
going to get.
You never know what you're going to
And
get.
it's just a smorgasbord.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just biting in. It could be quiche, could be tuna fish. You don't know.
You don't know, and you're like, I'm deathly allergic. And you're like, you shouldn't have come to
Yeah.
Forrest Gump Forest Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, the next one, I think, honestly, with all of this free range, and just keep it organic, I honestly don't, I think I'd like to go to the Chicken Coop Forest Cafe.
Okay.
Where it's actually, you've got chickens
Yeah.
running around, honestly, a lot of times you actually hear them preparing the chicken. You see it. There's no like closed door kitchen. I mean, it's just all out there for everyone to see. So I'd go to the Chicken Coop Forest Cafe.
Coop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coop. Coop. All right. Next one. Let's see here. Oh, here's the deal. Here is the deal. I'm a big fan of natural slides. I think we've talked about this before. I love when nature has its own slides, and so I would give kind of it's very rock feel inside, but just everything has slides. You can slide all over the restaurant. And if you don't like where you're sitting, you can just slide to another part of the restaurant, and you could eat there. And so it's Slide Forest Cafe.
Yeah,
And,
slide to the left.
one of the best dishes that they have are sliders.
Sliders.
Yeah, they
they're
serve sliders.
Known for their sliders.
They're known for their sliders, and it's fantastic. And you can grab. It's very hard. I mean, honestly, the concept isn't really right there yet because they don't know where people are a lot of times, and a lot of times people just leave.
Yeah. Just slide on out.
They just slide on out,
Yeah.
and one of the slides actually goes outside, and so it's not really working out for them. But
And the best part of all is the entertainment. It's a slideshow.
It's a slideshow.
It's,
It's a slideshow.
it's pretty good.
It's like, and anyone can come up and airplay, you know, and so they're just like going through
Vacation
their
photos.
phone, and you're just like, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, I saw that same thing. I was just there.
Okay, 2 more.
Okay. Next one is going to be, I enjoy Staples. I enjoy Office Max,
Yep.
Office Depot. I love a good office supply store. So honestly, it's going to be Staples Forest Cafe.
Staples Forest.
And what you eat there is really just whatever office snacks they have that day. And
Okay.
so it's chips and it's cookies and such, Keurigs, whatnot. Last one. This may be cheating. I love the Rainforest Cafe. I'm gonna stick with
You're
the
understanding.
original.
Okay.
The original Rainforest Cafe, because 9 tables or not, it's just a fun time. It's just fun. You're in a rainforest eating mediocre hamburgers. It's great. I love it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's my 5. Crisp high 5.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Redwood Forest Cafe.
Oh, where you drive
Red velvet
in.
cake.
Oh
and
man.
Steaks rare. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
pretty good. Petrified Forest Cafe.
Forest. Oh wow. Yeah. Now you got me thinking. I wouldn't go in that direction.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
All right. This is the day. We'll catch you tomorrow.